All right, y'all, back in the building for another reaction. This time, gonna be reacting to a video from Mobbing for Christ, from Gangs to God. Now, I've seen this video. I seen like half of this video some time ago, and for the longest, I was just looking for this video, trying to find it, because this is like a crazy testimony, bro. Like it's like a man who's just like been through so much, and I'm like, hey, why don't I react to it? If you like it, hey, leave a comment, leave a like. If you don't like it, your best option from here is to just click off the video. You don't have to go through the whole video and then be like, well, I wasted my time watching the video. No, I'm letting you know right now, if you do not like the video, please just click off the video. You don't have to leave a comment. Just get off the video. There are quite many thousands of videos you can go watch. But without further ado, let's get into it. So right off the bat, it's usually that's how it is in the low income areas. It's never our story is never it's the usual. The low income housing area, one parent household, daddy ain't around, different emotional things that can't be identified as a child, and or youth. They don't you don't understand it when you're younger. It takes a while for you to develop and understand something that happened to you when you were younger. And of course, he's talking about abuse could be verbal abuse, could be physical abuse from mother or even family members. And it's so crazy that that's usually how the story is for a lot of youth growing up in the inner cities and in the ghetto, and in those areas. Goodness. Wait a minute, time out. He's 11 years old already? He's 11 years old, drinking and smoking and doing all types of debaucherous things? Golly, man. Man. They start off young, bro. Like, goodness. I'm telling you, like, it's so interesting and also very sad at the same time, to not have like a old head who could like pretty much tell him like at that moment in time, like, hey bro, what you doing is crazy, you shouldn't be out here doing that. Let's keep going. Mm. Man. Yo, wait, time out. He was poor too? So wait, not only is he into drugs, not only is he into just doing all types of bad stuff at this point in time, bro, he's poor too. Yo, this testimony is wild, yo. For real, for real. Yo. Mm. Yo. Man. By the way, I do just want to tell everybody that this part of town that he's talking, this part of this is Houston that he's talking about. He's in like the southeast side of Houston. This is all southeast side of Houston. Um, that's first of all. Second of all, bro, immediately that like that's some powerful stuff that his mom said. He's like, you'll always be able to eat here, but ain't no love here for you. That's some powerful stuff, bro. Like she said I ain't going for it. I'm not about to let my youngest son break my heart too. And it's like once you disconnect from that motherly love, now it's like it ain't nothing else to do but go crazy. Whoa, hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, he caught his first body at school. Yo, man, what is even going through his mind after just catching this first like what is even going through his head at this moment in time? Wow, you caught your first body at school. That is scary. Mm. Wow, man, man. Yo, he was in a pen at 15 years old. So they started to put him in the system at 15 years old, man. Oh my goodness. Man. Wow. The fact that a psychologist said you're not going to get to heaven, so why don't you just be honest? Makes me wonder like whoever this psychologist it was, like do they even believe in God? And like what would even make them want to say that to a probably at the time 13, 14-year old child? Like that's crazy, bro. He caught his first body at what is it? Caught his first body at probably 12 or 13. Goes to jail and is convicted at 15. Man, that's man. I don't even know what to say. I told y'all this video is very like I feel like this is a very interesting video. Like I told y'all, and like his story is just so crazy. Mm. Psst. Man. I want to correct myself real quick because all these places that he's saying are on the north side. I am so sorry. Cloverleaf is actually, I believe, on the north side, not the southeast. I could be right, but I could be wrong. So take that with a grain of salt. I do believe Cloverleaf is on the north side, though. Okay. Man. Okay, so this is his second time going in to prison, and he was set up. Man. Goodness. They just passing him off to different prisons. Like, was like he must have been like a real problem if they passing him off to each one of these prisons. Like they moving him from prison to prison to prison. And and all of that he banging his set in each one of these prisons. That's crazy, man. He must have really been like a major problem for them to be moving him from prison to prison to prison to prison to prison. Mm. Yo, he he got somebody on the yard. That's yeah. He had to have been a major. He had to have been a major problem for them to take him to Victorville, quite possibly one of the biggest jails in California, if I'm not mistaken. Right? God, Lord. Hold on. Man, he ain't learned nothing from all of that. Mm. See, I don't even think he said anything about him having kids in the beginning of this at all. So now, basically, at this point in time, one of his kids is following in his footsteps and doing exactly what he was doing when he was younger. And ain't nothing worse than I know that like all the stuff that he has done up until this point is already bad, but I feel like it's even worse when something is transferable to your child. That's the word. That's to me that's the worst part about this right now. Oh man. Mm. Cuz he's still affected by something that was told to him when he was younger by a psychiatrist. And he's carried that entire mantra on in his head throughout his life up until this point. And he believes that there's no way that God would even like look at me because of the things that I have done. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Man. Oh hey, that's Pyrex. But like, you know, while I'm watching this video, I think in the back of my head, I'm like, you know, can a man who's been through so much like this, you know, it's not about really being accepted. It's more about like, can can he be reformed? You know, it's not really up to us to judge him and all the things that have happened in his life. It's like at the end of the day, God is the greatest, and He can change even somebody like this cat. You know, um, no matter what you think or what I think, bro, God can do so much to anybody, can change anybody. Mm. Man. Mm-hmm. Wow. No, that's real. That's real. Facts. That's a fact. Facts. Mm. And when you want to talk about restoration, that is true restoration right there. That's true. How did they say it? Recidivism. That's true recidivism right there. Like somebody who's just not. There are a bunch of like cats who went to prison and got out and wanted to like change their lives and go out and do like motivational speeches and all that stuff, and that's cool and everything. But it's one thing to make speeches and stuff, but it's another thing to like literally be out here preaching the gospel, literally be out here telling your story and not being ashamed that you went through all the stuff you went through, from abuse, drugs, basically being a basically being a character in the streets, you know? And shout out to this cat, man. I don't know where he's at, but for real, shout out to him. Cause you're an honest man for just even being able to let all that out in that video. That's how you know God is working with him, because any other cat wouldn't have disclosed all that information that he disclosed in this whole entire video.